Hello everyone, my name is Manoka. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you will be alerted the next time that I upload a video. The motivation for today's video is a few things that I've seen online where people are talking about how disappointed they felt with the interest that they've earned at the banks or financial institutions for amounts that they had saved. It is interesting that we would feel disappointed with the interest that we're earning, but we actually knew in the beginning of the arrangement what the interest rate would be. I actually think saving is not the girl that we think she is. So that's what I want to chat about is when we are saving, what are the things to consider to make sure that your money is not idle or could be earning you more money. So I make a joke sometimes, it's a terrible joke and it has ended badly on one or two occasions. But I speak to friends and family and I usually say, I don't understand why someone would have a lot of cash in the bank. So for example, I've said before, I don't understand why someone would have $1 million in the bank. And on more than one occasion, I know my friends and family have asked, but why? So there are people who are keeping a lot of money, not necessarily with any intention to use it for anything specific, but they just have, more money than the average person. But that money could be earning you more money. So what are the advantages then of saving? Number one, the money is guaranteed not to fluctuate, unlike investing. So if you deposit a certain amount, you will just earn interest on it. The value won't go down at any point in time, which is great for short-term needs. Number two, the money is readily available. So depending on whether you're keeping it in a current account or a fixed deposit, perhaps you can either get it immediately or with a certain notice. So that's great. You can access your money as and when things arise and you need it. Number three, you are earning a little bit of interest. So I've listed this as an advantage, but also as a disadvantage. So advantage because you're getting a little bit of interest as opposed to if you were keeping it under a mattress, for anyone who's still keeping money under a mattress in 2020. Disadvantages, the interest rate. The interest rate is lower than inflation, meaning that the buying power of that money is decreasing as the years go. So if you deposited, let's call it 1,000 rands, and inflation sits somewhere, let's say in a good year between 5 and 6%, something that costs 1,000 rands in year one now costs 1,006 in year two. You earned interest of 4% or lower, so you only now have 1,004. It means the buying power of your money is losing value and buying power by keeping it at the bank. Here are the challenges for this week. I'll always challenge you to go and look at something. So number one, how much interest are you earning or contractually agreed with the financial institution to earn on the money you have right now that you're already saving? So I will share a resource below where you can see there's a website that does rate comparisons. So it shows you these are the different institutions and these are the interest rates that they are all offering. I would like you to take a look and consider whether your financial institution that you've chosen is giving you the most competitive rate. So yes, we need to save, but you can also look for the person who's giving you the highest return for that money. I would also like you to consider, even with the high interest rates, is what is the reputation of the financial institution? So it doesn't mean if a bank is offering the highest rate in the entire country that is who you should go with. So please consider their reputation and whether you would be comfortable for your money to sit at that institution. And then secondly, to also consider with your savings, are you keeping it at one institution? Could you perhaps keep it at more than one institution so that your money is sitting in different places and therefore reducing the risk for you should anything ever happen to that financial institution? So it does happen. We have seen in the past where banks have closed down, unfortunately, and people do lose their money. So that is what I'm trying to avoid for you guys as well, is for your money not to sit in one place. So please also look lastly at your money and whether it is simply just emergency savings and what you need in the next few months in terms of spending, or lastly, if you were saving for something specific. So I recently asked people on my Twitter page is what are they saving for at the moment, and people had so much stuff that they're saving for: holidays, cars, houses, nice jacket, nice shoes. The list was endless. So if you know you're saving for something specific, then you can still keep that kind of money in your savings. If you have excess money beyond that, please start looking at investing. Number one, look at tax-free savings. And then number two, once you have invested fully or contributed fully for tax-free savings, which is 36,000 per year, then you can start looking at other investments. So I can't wait to hear from you guys. Please tell me if you've got any interesting stories or experience with saving, even any horror stories. And until next time, please remember, we are trying to earn more, spend less, save and invest more, and have fun while we wait for our returns. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye.